everyone, welcome to another episode of Nick and Knarf. We're so glad that you're here joining us. This here is Nick, and I'm his brother Knarf. We're here in beautiful Tucson, Arizona. Lovely fall weather starting to take hold.
Gorgeous.
We're finally getting out of the heat, and we got some great music to share with you today from a classic band from the 60s, and actually still been going strong for many years in reform. The band is Steppenwolf.
And just a reminder, if any of you were in the path of Hurricane Ian, our thoughts and our prayers definitely go out to you. Those of you maybe in South Carolina as well. We know, my gosh, that was terrible.
I know by the time this thing airs, a couple of weeks might pass. But the point is that, you're still in our thoughts. We know there's a lot of devastation you got to recover from. But thoughts and prayers to all of you in Florida, all along the South Atlantic coast. So take care. Best wishes from Nick and Knarf.
Yes.
Anyway, we got two great songs from this band, led by the great Joachim Fritz Krauledat, otherwise known as John K.
Frank said he was born in Germany.
Born in Germany in 1944, the family emigrated to Toronto, Canada. The band is a combination of Canadian artists and American artists. They were formed in 1967 in L.A.
L.A., where else?
Yeah, where else would you form? If you're going to form something, form it in L.A., right? Yeah. But a great, great band. Nick's going to tell you the members of the original group.
Yeah, these are the guys that were the original members. So, obviously there have been other people, but John K., lead vocalist, rhythm guitar, harmonica, Michael Monarch, lead guitar, Rushton Moreve or Moreve, bass guitar, Jerry Edmonton on drums, and Goldy McJohn, keyboards, backup vocals. That was the group that kind of set them on their path from roughly 68, 67 to 72 when they were, you got to admit, probably at their height. Right?
Oh, that was like their heyday. But they still kept recording into the late 70s before they broke up and then reformed again as John K. and Steppenwolf. But now the band... Go ahead, Nick.
Sold over 25 million records, right? And Frank, I was reading some stats that Frank's going to read now to you because some of it's really huge. They're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. No. I'm going to mention that right now.
They were nominated in 2017 and didn't have enough votes to pass. But from what I understand, there's all these categories. So somebody nominated them for one of their songs, and it's Born to Be Wild, and it was entered into the Hall of Fame as one of the most influential songs of rock and roll history as a single.
Top 5. One of the top 5, I guess, American singles of all time. I don't know what the other 4 are. You guys can look them up at your leisure. But you got to admit, I mean, after seeing Easy Rider, that song did impact all of us. I mean, how many of us would go to karaoke and probably sing that?
Oh, what a great road song! Whenever you're driving in your car and everything, it just has
Jack Nicholson, Peter Fonda.
Great movie. But anyway, we're not doing that song. We got two great deeper cut choices. One is more famous than the other. Okay. The first cut is Rockme, which was one of their top charting singles from their third album, At Your Birthday Party, which is over here. The artwork is over my shoulder. And then the other song we're doing is from the album before that, Steppenwolf II, which was a really huge album for them too. It featured the song Magic Carpet Ride, but we're doing a great, great drug song called Don't Step on the Grass, Sam. It's a kind of It's a protest song.
I thought most landscapers would play this song.
Yes, it's one of the very first sort of challenging songs to the American war on drugs, and it's sort of a rebuttal from John K. and Steppenwolf. It's a great song if you've never heard it, but you're going to enjoy it.
But I always thought of John K. He was like America's answer to Mick Jagger. He was kind of like the American
North
Mick
American,
Jagger.
because he's from Canada, but he's in LA.
Canadian. I got to keep remembering.
Great
that
voice. What a recognizable, iconic voice. But you're going to enjoy both of these songs. But before we start, we ask you to please, like always, subscribe, like, and share. If you haven't, hit that like thing. That really helps spread the word. And if you have subscribed, as you know, you guys we love you so much. Thank you for everything.
We're actually doing this video on the day that Frank released the Bus Gags reaction that we just did. And, of course, our good buddy Andy in Oregon came up with such great information for us. He's from Ohio, as was the Boz, I guess. And so I had made like a crack, like, I'm sure Andy's going to tell us that he saw him at some high school, in Podunk, Ohio. And sure enough, Andy Thank you for that information. I'm always telling Frank it should be Andy and Frank. Or Frank and Andy.
We got a number of great people who always comment on every video, and we appreciate all the great comments, memories, insights, backstories. It's terrific. But
you guys are great.
This band is so awesome. And again, just to summarize, they had 10 studio albums from 68 to 76. They did 4 John Kay and Steppenwolf albums, which I saw John Kay with Steppenwolf at the Tucson Music Hall back in the late 80s. Boy, I tell you, the guy was playing the bass, it was so loud, my whole chest cavity was rattling, but it was a great show, even though it wasn't the original members.
And speaking of concert, Frank just said he saw Bonnie Raitt at age, 72? And
72 last week. Yeah, I'm starting to get out and seeing more concerts. She was awesome, too, but Steppenwolf is just so great. Anyway, these 2 albums, Steppenwolf II is the second album from 1968.
Gee, that makes sense.
At the birthday album is the 1969 release, their 3rd studio album. But 7 gold albums, a platinum album, just great. But anyway, are you guys ready to get into some rock and roll with Steppenwolf? Okay, here we go. So strap on those seatbelts, turn up the volume, rip off the knob, because we're going with Steppenwolf and Rock Me.
Share a sorrow for all the men that try to treat her wrong. Though just a baby awaiting her tomorrow. It's rock me, baby, all night long. She needs an answer to her confusion. Someone to guide her with a tenderness. All that she's asking for a solution. All that she gets, is something like this. I don't know. But if all this should have a reason, we would be the last to know. So let's just hope there is a promised land. Hang on till then, as best as you can. Everybody's ill, it fills her with compassion. That's why she tries to save the world alone. She helps the needy in her own fashion, and tries to give them all her own. She needs an answer for her confusion. Someone to guide her with a tenderness. But when she's asking for a solution, all that she gets, is something like this. I don't know where we come from, don't know where we're going to. But if all this should have a reason, we would be the last to know. So let's just hope there is a promised land. Hang on till then, as best as you can.
Cowbell, baby. Yeah.
Okay, I got quite a few things to say. So, first of all, so typical Steppenwolf, the way they come back in from whenever they go into their little, when they go off on the side, all of a sudden then they just kind of like all come together and we all go, yeah, that was good. We liked it. Another thing I'd like to do is John Kay should have been playing some harmonica during that break. You don't think it would have sounded really good in there?
Oh, I would have, yeah. I did.
And then another thing I wanted to say was I was kind of let down by the lead guitar on that. He should have been doing something better than that during this song, But it's still such a great song.
Whenever you listen to most classic rock stations, they almost never play Rock Me, Baby. It's such a great song. It's really called Rock Me, not Rock Me, Baby. But they always play Magic Carpet Ride and Born to Be Wild. But this song, you forget what a great tune it was and how it drives. It's got such great guitar work, so much. I mean, guitar and heavy guitar and bass work. You hear that bass line?
Did you love that bass line?
That bass line was awesome.
Oh, man, that was good. And then, it was funny. I was just going to say cowbell. And sure enough, during the break, the cowbell. He's cracking me up.
Anyway, hope you dug hearing Rock Me. Let us know what you think. What are your comments? When did you hear this song? What about your other favorite songs?
Was I being too critical? I mean, John Kay plays harmonica. Did you think that that would have been a perfect spot for him to play some harmonica? Or that lead guitar is just going ding, 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 ding. I mean, come on. They're Steppenwolf. We want to hear them get nasty.
I know. Yeah. Who knows what they do when they're live? They may do a little bit more raunchy stuff when they're performing live. But what a great song! Anyway,
but John Kay, how about his voice, man?
What a great voice!
Do we forget how iconically good this guy's voice is?
So distinctive, so unique, and a great song. And I think you're really going to enjoy this second song if you haven't heard it. But I've got to take a brief intermission to change the CD. Because it's on the other disc on my copy of Steppenwolf II. So we'll be right back with Don't Step on the Grass.
And I got to get some answers to my confusion, so just bear with us.
Okay, rock me, baby. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for your patience during the intermission. Before I proceed, I do want to give a shout out to our friend Johnny down in South Africa, Johnny Everett. Hey, buddy, he was the one who said we got to do a show on Steppenwolf. He had been watching some Steppenwolf videos on other channels, and he recommended the song. And this is a song Nick and I both love, and so we're doing it because we love it, and now we know Johnny loves it. So this one's for you, Johnny. It's off of the Steppenwolf II album. It's a great sort of funny anti-drug song about, the war on marijuana, and it's Steppenwolf's and John Kay's rebuttal. It's called Don't Step on the Grass, Sam. So if you're ready, here we go. From Steppenwolf II, it's Don't Step on the Grass, Sam. Building it.
Obnoxious joke comes on a screen, along with the self-righteous Sam. And one more guy who doesn't count, whose hair and clothes are too far out, while pushing back his glass of Sam is seeing casually. I was elected by the masses, and with that in mind, he starts to unwind a vicious attack on the finest of grasses.
I love that line.
Disagree with me. Please give up, you have already lost the fight.
Thank you, Johnny.
Oh, will pay that disagree with me. Please give up, you already lost the fight. All right. You waste my coin, Sam, all you can to jail my fellow man. For smoking of the noble weed, you need much more than him. You've been telling lies so long, some believe they're true. So they close their eyes to things you have no right to do. Just as soon as you are gone, hope will start to climb. Please don't stay around too long, you're wasting precious time. Well, it's evil, wicked, mean and nasty. Don't step on the grass, Sam, and it will ruin our fair country. Don't be such an ass, Sam. It will hook your Sue and Johnny. You're so full of bull, Sam. All will pay that disagree with me. Please give up, you already lost the fight. All right.
Love this ending. Listen to the ending.
Put your hands up against the wall, and I have to remind you of your constitutional rights. Anything you make a mistake, get out!
Dave's not here. What'd you think of Don't Step Off the Grass, Sam? Isn't that a great drug song? I mean, it's just hilarious. It's sarcastic.
Classic.
Some great work on the organ. I love the way that organ really
And
adds.
I love the accompaniment of the guitar to the vocal.
Yeah.
You know, when he comes in.
Da, 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 da,
It's so
Well, we
good.
used to listen to this so much. We love this song. And our other friend, John, in Oceanside, Johnny boy, we love you. How many times did we listen to this song in your car every night with, well, all the Steppenwolf II was so good with Tighten Up Your Wig and None of Your Doing and Magic Carpet right on this album. What a great album. Steppenwolf II is an outstanding album, but a great song. What did you think?
What do you guys
Leave
think?
us your comments, please. Let us know if you ever heard the song, what you think of it, what's your favorite Steppenwolf song, if you ever saw them, your experience. We want to know. We appreciate you sharing your day with us, and we invite you again before you go. We always ask that because we hope you'd like to join us, part of the tribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and then hit that like icon and share. And all of you guys who have, you know how much we love you. We just love you guys because you're the best. And we got great comments and feedback and great observation from so many. And we thank you so again for being with another episode of Nick Knarf. Did you enjoy it, Nicky?
I did. I'm getting like flashbacks or something. I don't know. I'm just sitting here going like how much I enjoyed the song.
Well, we don't have to worry about grass here in Tucson. We got a lot of gravel out front, but no grass.
Yeah, we smoke cactus. You know?
Okay. Anyway, thanks for joining us today on Nick and Knarf. See you next time.
All right, guys. Signing off.
Peace
Bye-bye.
out. Ciao, babies.